Hey, Sophia, good to see you. Uh,
Hi.
this is our first meeting here. You are going to be piloting, um, kind of driving the marketing team on the Swiss Cones initiative. And I was able to
Yes,
say that without SH sounds. Um, but yeah, this is going to be exciting.
definitely exciting. So what is the Swiss Cones Initiative?
Right now, I mean, to put it in a nutshell, it's bringing cone manufacturing back to the States.
Hmm.
We've got 110,000 square feet in Iowa. I just flew in. We've got one clean room in the corner of all that space that currently has a live machine spinning off cones right now, ceramic tipped pre-roll cones with the ability to engrave with a laser the paper on those cones. And it's perfect timing. The industry is freaking out about printing on cones and ink on cones and smoking ink in general. So the idea of being deductive and using a laser to actually engrave the paper rather than print on it is it's actually pretty exciting.
That's exciting. So what's the status?
I mean, it's live. I was just there. I mean, we made a ton of demos for the crowd at
Oh
Benzinga.
wow. Hmm.
That was a circus. But these were live. They were made on the machines that are in Iowa. These aren't Swiss imports. And we're fully aligned with the company. We made a strategic investment, and we own the IP for that laser engraving. So it's fully up and running right now, and we're taking orders.
And who are we hoping to connect with on this one?
Uh, really anybody who is in the pre-roll game and is either already working with at least one premium SKU to accompany, the other products in their catalog. Um, it doesn't have to be huge orders. The way these machines work, in theory, you could have 1 to 3 cases made at a time, and we'll just ship them. And if you knew you were selling that many monthly, we could send a case every week, 2 cases every 2 weeks, whatever you need. And because it's shipping domestically, it's really not a big deal. Um, so I think anybody who's thinking along those lines, we probably have a pretty compelling opportunity for them. And I think, with the unbelievable automation, I mean, we're known for our automation and pre-roll. We're demoing the new V2 of the Coat Pro for kief coating, and we've proven ourselves with automation. This particular machine, the precise automation that's being used to create cones, as opposed to having them made by hand overseas, is shocking. And it's efficient to the point of view where I think not only can we beat on price from a handmade, but the domestic shipping, the fact that they're coming from Iowa, I have a feeling logistically the lead times and the expense of shipping is going to be a lot lower as well. So, and the fact that you don't need to order a shipping container full, you could literally get a case turned around like that. And if it works, it works. Get 2 more cases, get 8 more cases, whatever you need to do. And, of course, we can also do these at scale. If you needed 1 million a month, we can do that as well. So as far as who we're targeting, it's pretty much anybody who's thinking they could benefit from an unbelievably unique premium cone, possibly engraved with, in the medical space, it could be serialized. It could be a unique number on each cone. We've proven that it could be a readable QR code, which maybe points back at the cultivation, the strain, the effects. You know, Maybe it points back to a page where you can buy hats and sweatshirts. Who cares? It's up to you.
Hmm.
It's up to the brand. Um, the brand I'm looking at right now on my other screen, I love the Sluggers guys. I absolutely love them. They have a kief-coated joint that's doing very well all over the country.
Wow.
I love these guys. I want to be kief-coating their joints for them in every market. And I just had the most insane idea. Sluggers probably doesn't need a laser engraved cone because they hopefully will be using our kief coating automation to cover the joint and kief, right? And the kief would cover up the laser engraving. Okay, you know, I'm thinking in real time here. Okay, so they're not a huge candidate for engraved premium ceramic tip cones unless this is, I don't want to say the F word, but this is freaking insane. They're 5 gram jars, right?
Hmm. Yep.
when they wholesale them, come in a pack of, I think, 18.
Okay.
Each one of those 18 could have a 5-pack of Pro 120s or whatever size you want to do, engraved not only with the Sluggers brand, but with the brand of that particular strain. Because it looks, I think they name all of their strains. Each one of those could be unique and could accompany that jar. Does that make that jar more appealing on the shelf than another jar that doesn't come with any cones?
100%.
I mean, I feel like it could increase the retail price, even if they did it for free. We're talking about prices on making these things that are a fraction less than anybody's ever experienced. So like they're not even thinking on this level, most brands. We could have them give away a 5-pack of branded cones that come with their flower. And if they wanted to do more, every trade show, every party they do, half of this industry, the promotion is parties and events and trade shows. Everybody who comes to a booth, why are you giving them? And I don't think Sluggers does this, but we've been to a lot of trade shows. You know, you go to the trade shows and people are giving away pens and lighters and, you know, squish balls or whatever. I don't even know where this stuff comes from. You're a cannabis company. Your goal is to drive attention to your pre-rolls. Why are you not giving away branded pre-roll cones, maybe one at a time or in a 5-pack, whatever else, with your logo engraved and a QR code that points back to the wholesale opportunity? This is an opportunity even for folks who might not even be thinking that their pre-roll SKUs don't need an engraved ceramic tipped cone. I think this may be a completely separate angle. So I think originally when we started this call, we're looking at, you know, okay, who are our clients? Who are our favorite prospects? You know, who's doing well? Who could probably use a cone? And, you know, in November, December, I think everyone will work with us because our paper crutched cones are going to be, you know, it's going to be so efficient. You'd have to be nuts not to work with us. But for this particular product, the really premium one, I think the market is 20 times larger than I thought it was when we started this call. So to answer that question, who are we going after with this? While I might have said anybody who's doing a really premium pre-roll SKU, I think it's now pretty much everyone in the universe that's in cannabis should be getting these cones as a promotional product for their shows, their parties, and if they're selling flower, it should be for their customers to be able to put that flower into a truly premium cone that also reinforces the message in the brand.
Yes, this is exciting. This is very exciting.
This is freaking crazy. Compared to our pre-roll machines, you really need to be a winner. You know, which I mean, I'm not joking. And we do have some winners that have 17 machines. It's achievable, but you really need to be aggressive. You have to have a vision for pre-roll in the future. You have to respect automation. You have to respect precision. You have to respect consistency. You have to really care about the things that we do well. And it's not cheap. We've done it with a model where you don't have to put the money up front. You don't have to give us $850,000 to buy a machine. We'll give you the machine and charge you, you know, a few cents per joint for every joint you make. If we think you're going to do well, we can't work with everybody. We get more people want to work with us than we can do that for because they are expensive machines. We don't want to build a million of them and just give them away.
Yep.
The kief-coater is kind of in the same boat. You know, I mean, we can fully invest, build an unbelievable kief-coater, and give it. Oh shit! Did I get cut off? My other phone's ringing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hang on. Okay. You know, but that market is very tight. There's only a handful of people in each state that we can truly work with. This cone thing, I think we can work with every single person who's ever cultivated a thing, even if they've just put it in a jar, even if they don't make pre-roll. They may be a prospect for these particular pre-roll cones because of the premium nature of the ceramic tip and the ability to engrave those cones and give them away or sell them with the flower that they're distributing. This is huge. Okay, let's do this. I'm so excited about this now. I think we just increased the target market by 10,000%. So let's pivot whatever we were planning on before. Let's pin it. Let's revisit this today, knowing that we may need to get this message out in front of a lot more people than we were originally thinking. Okay. Other than that, I think what's up next, we got St. Louis, we'll be in Missouri. We'll probably have a ton of samples there that we may consider at the actual launch. We'll try to get a bunch of our customers out there to get them in their hand. We're going to need a lot of work on that, like graphic design stuff, Nimlocks and table shrouds and whatever we're going to do there. We're also sponsoring a party. So that's going to be, I know you did the party for us in Atlantic City with the Fairchild crew. It's going to be like that, but I think we need to really nail it. And then after that, we have MJ Biz in Vegas. And I think we're going to dedicate probably half of our floor space to the Swiss Cones initiative. So I think this will, whatever we just talked about, let's make sure we document it. Don't forget it. But I have a feeling that's going to be one of the angles starting now, what we're working towards for the story we're going to tell in the desert.
Awesome.
All right. I have to jump here, but good to see you. Let's do this. This is crazy.
I'm
All right. I
excited.
will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.